In this episode of Social Media Fails, we're analyzing the social media campaign for Paragon Sports. Paragon Sports sells and features some of the top specialty sports gear and apparel, and they are definitely the go-to place for those items. So moving right into this here, what we first looked at here was obviously that they do have a Twitter and a Facebook page, and they do feature that with these icons here. So we took a look at those. What we also took a look at was whether or not they had any sort of a blog presence. Now, we couldn't find any blog at all whatsoever for Paragon Sports, which there's a lot of opportunities being missed there as a result. With the blog for their particular industry, it would be fantastic for them to pick up on a lot of different search engine traffic for very relevant keyword phrases that a lot of people are going to be searching for. Whenever you're selling specialty items, especially kind of high dollar items, you're going to have a whole lot of consumer research that goes into that first. So, what I would definitely have suggested and would have liked to seen on a blog for them would be, content related to the comparison of different brands, how certain brands or items or apparel best suit certain types of sports, or outdoors types of things. So I think there's definitely a lot of stuff missing there. I would even say that they should probably kind of go a step further to really kind of position themselves quite a lot higher than others in their industry by, perhaps maybe gathering and setting up some sort of meetups where people are meeting up in different areas to get together for different sports and outdoors events, and perhaps they sponsor those events. That's an incredible way to really create, develop, and engage a community. So moving on beyond that, what we looked at was their Facebook page. Their Facebook page is very typical, where there's not really a whole lot of content here. They do have a few events that they're doing. They also have a few different posts that they're making to different sales, but there's certainly not a whole lot of interaction between their followers. So what we generally kind of look at in that scenario is basically, if you're not having people engage with you through your social media presence and profiles, you're really kind of talking to yourself. And a lot of businesses don't really see it that way, although they really should. If no one is conversing with you through your social media channel, you really are kind of just talking to yourself, hoping that people are actually listening. So that's one thing we didn't see here. They do have some tabs here for things like events, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot that they've actually done in the past, and it seems to be kind of haphazard and very sporadic. They have some photos here. This stuff is great, and they have a link to post on their Twitter page, and then they also have this review tab, which actually has no reviews. So that something that they should really probably either focus on building or just completely taken off of their page. Moving on to their Twitter page, you see that they have it's pretty much a whole lot of the same content from their Facebook account. I gotta say here with Paragon Sports, I think where they're really missing the mark, very much so, is the development of community between athletes and individuals across the country, across the world, or wherever their demographic lies, because the trend of meetups is beginning to get very popular within social media, and it's a fantastic way for a business such as theirs to be able to really kind of engage their demographic and their audience, and kind of position themselves in front of them through sponsored events and things like that. I would also have liked to see that they incorporated some sort of contest or giveaways or things like that, which they haven't done that at all. I found that to be very shocking. They definitely have a section on their site to submit a review and win a chance, or for a chance to win $1,000. That's something that would be very effective through a Facebook campaign. I could find no mention of that sort of review contest giveaway on their Facebook profile. So a lot of different critical areas that they could actually improve on, to definitely solidify themselves in the industry and increase their social media presence.